Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. I appreciate you taking a couple more minutes out of your time and check yourselves for breast cancer. Not just you ladies, I know you all do that all the time. Guys, it's not publicized as much or it's not talked about as much, but guys get breast cancer too. Yeah, you need to check. So, anyway, I am home, back in my own vehicle, cruising, whatever. I had a decent trip, all in all. I've got some videos, not a whole lot, but I'll be threading things together, and it's going to take me a while to go through and see exactly what I do have, and what turned out, and what didn't, you know, yada, 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 and then do some intros and outros, and sew them together, and well, you know, it takes a while. So in the meantime, I'll go about doing my normal whatevers, like this kind of sit down and babble. But yeah, I had a decent trip. Now I said in my previous video, you know, it took me a while to get up there. It was almost 30 hours, but I took my time. It wasn't a bad drive. I actually kind of enjoyed it. Didn't beat me up anywhere near as I thought it would. I enjoyed my time in New Jersey and in Pennsylvania. Went to see my little brother and saw a cousin that I haven't seen in years, and her son, and yeah, just went down and saw my niece and her two little girls, and spent time with the Rents, and just basically a decent time. And then I went over to 30th Street Station in Philadelphia Wednesday, late in the afternoon, to catch a train, Amtrak train number 97. It runs from New York to Miami. It was running about 10 to 15 minutes late at Philadelphia. All in all, that was rather nice. I had an emergency exit seat, so there was extra room, and then nobody sat next to me, so I had a double seat. I had a huge space for the entire trip down. A lot of it ran at night. We were doing anywhere between, well, at some points we pulled over and were stopped, and then, you know, it would just barely be rolling along. And at points it got up to 80 mile an hour, or close to, according to the app thing that I had on the phone to track where I was. Oh, excuse me, it comes with their Wi-Fi service or something, because I can't get it now. But anyway, ended up being almost an hour and a half late getting into Jacksonville. It was like an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 25 minutes late. Like I said, it started out 10 to 15 minutes late in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia, and it just kept, you know, it kept getting later and later. I don't know if the slowdowns were normal, or, you know, if they weren't, pulling over to the side and waiting for other trains to pass, and just, yeah, taking. I mean, sometimes when they loaded us on at 30th Street Station in Philadelphia, they just sent us down to the train, and we got on the train, and then they came by and took, you know, read our ticket and whatnot. That crew got off at Union Station in Washington, D.C. Oh my God, Union Station is huge. It's not Grand Central Station, but it's big. It's like almost like a mall. All kinds of food stores and Walgreens and all kinds of stuff. After the crew changed, it seemed like when we would we pull into a station, they would take care of everybody outside of the train and only let them on one at a time. And that just seemed to take a whole lot longer, which is why I think we ended up being an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half behind Anyway, I am home. I got off the train. Oh my God, it is so much warmer here in Florida. Up in the 90s today. It definitely threw me. Sunglasses. I had to pull my sunglasses back out again. I almost gotten used to not having them as I walked out in the sun up there in New Jersey. It doesn't hit you the same way. It's totally different. If I don't have these sunglasses on, the sun interferes. The sun hits my eyes and messes with the lenses that they put in after my cataract surgery, and it actually hurts. But if I go out in the sun and then go back into even a shade, like under a tree or something like that, my vision just goes bonkers. It kind of like fades out and turns all greenish, and I can't see anything. Up there in New Jersey, I was walking around in the middle of the day without sunglasses. It didn't bother me. I don't know what the difference is, the angle of the sun or the amount of rays that are getting through. And then of course the heat and the humidity hit. I was loaded down like a pack mule. Had my small backpack and my shoulder pack and my chest pack, had a tote, and yeah, pretty well loaded down. I didn't have a problem up north. Get off the train here, and that heat hit me, and whew, I was staggering to get over to the car. But anyway, and I didn't have to walk anywhere near as far. I walked at 30th Street Station. I walked nearly a half a mile to get to the train. Didn't bother me. Anyway, neither here nor there. A year ago, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do any of that. So, it's y'all's fault. Thank you. Anyway, let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that would be fantabulous. If you'd like to check out my Facebook, there'll be a link in the description box down below. I'll also try to link some of my other trip-related videos, and I'll be working on getting some of my actual trip videos together and posted. So if your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you're thinking about them. Let them know you love them. If you're estranged, forgive, forget, apologize. We're not promised tomorrow, people. You never know when the last time you say goodbye is going to be the last time you get to say goodbye. Till I see y'all again, hope you have a fantabulous day. Sláinte, y'all.